Game Day Picks. I'm Tony T here from Tony'sPicks.com. We're with you here Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, delivering live free picks here from today's action. Before we get started, just a reminder of a few things. Our promo running right now, you can save 20% off all our premium picks when you use our promo code TonyT. You can access our page by clicking the link in the description below, clicking the All Cappers tab, and it gets signed up. Of course, we also like to hear from you. If you would, post your picks in the comments below. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get it underway. Let's take a look at who's on the show here for this afternoon. With us today is Dylan Guestwin, Ramon Scott, and Mindy Han. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get the show underway. Let's go ahead and welcome Mindy Han. You'll find her over at Tony'sPicks.com. Be sure to check out her daily parlay she has up on the site. Let's go in at Mindy right now. I think we're ready to roll here. Mindy, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Yeah, check out that parlay.
Right.
I think we have to start a new streak, today.
Yeah, those darn Yankees. I don't blame the pitcher. I blame the left field. He should have caught that ball. That was definitely a catchable baseball. I don't know what the guy was doing. All right.
Yeah, that messed a lot of people up yesterday.
Oh, it sure did. It sure did. And even the pitcher didn't seem too happy with the defensive play up there. No, he wasn't very happy.
Exactly.
All right, here we go at 3:30 Eastern. Bottom of the hour here. We got a game beginning here as the Twins host the Athletics. The Twins $1.65, total 7.5.
So you got to get your phones out right away. This starts in about 25 minutes. So we got to get going on it. We got the Twins versus the A's in a rubber match here between these two. For the Twins, you got Sonny Gray on the mound. He's at 3.68 ERA, 20 Ks. Versus Dalton Jeffries. He's 1-6 on the season, 4.84 ERA. Kind of going to look at the total in this one. Oakland, besides yesterday deciding to score 5 runs, they've only scored 1 in their other, in their last 4, outings, basically. While the Twins are only averaging about 2.5 runs. I know they've had, Buxton out a couple games and that sort of thing. That may be some of the reason for that. But you do have the A's that are the worst in the Major League Baseball, for batting average. Both these teams are in the high 20 rankings, for runs. A's are 28th in the league in home runs, so they really don't hit the ball hard, either. Like I said, Buxton's back in the lineup, but that means maybe just more runs here for the Twins today. So I'm going to take the pick as the under, 7.5 in this one.
All right. Minnie says go under the 7.5 here with the Twins and the Athletics. Yeah, these are two lineups really that really haven't put up a lot of runs. I know the Athletics there have had struggles. I think before their win, they had put up like 1 run per game the past 3. And even for the Twins, it hasn't been a lot of run scoring, although they're winning some of these closer games. Of course, as Sonny Gray is someone who has a pretty good strikeout this season and a ground ball rate pretty good here. So we got Minnie here, Athletics and Twins under total of 7.5 runs. This one will have a start time of 3:37 Eastern Time over on MLB Network. All right, Minnie, let's take a look over at Tony'sPicks.com here for Wednesday's action. A lot of games in action. We got 2 games in action now, but a full card of baseball here. It looked like another 13 games ready to begin here for today. Of course, we got those 2 big hockey games. We got an NBA. What do you have going on over at the site?
So my cat's not cooperating. He was just laying down, being all good. That's what I get for thinking. I got a 3-pack out here today for Major League Baseball, so you can go ahead and check that out at Tony's site. You can also, if you like just, to look at one day, that's great. But to get the bigger bang for your buck, you might as well take a look at one of those 3-day passes, 7-day pass, or a monthly pass. And then also I do have a Major League Baseball, the whole regular season for sale that you can take a look at. Then go ahead and use that promo code, to get a bunch of cash off of that package there as well. I gave out, I thought I would have some more premiums on, for hockey and for NBA, but I gave them out as my free picks. And then didn't like where I saw it heading after that. So no plays for me in those 2, just Major League Baseball today.
All right, Mindy in action, Major League Baseball. So get on board with Mindy Han over at Tony'sPicks.com. She has a 3-pack up there as best bets, her best bets from the Major League Baseball card for today. Still a lot of action still to go. I think there's just 2 games on action going on right now. So still 13 games on this card. We do have a game beginning in about 5 minutes, as well as that Giants and Colorado game will be beginning shortly. But get on board with Mindy's 3-pack over from Major League Baseball today. Or if, again, as Mindy was mentioning here, the long-term passes are your best bet. The 3, 7, or 30 all sports pass will get you all premium plays that Mindy releases from that time period. You select when you go to her profile page and make that purchase. She's in action, of course, in the NBA. That will take you right to the end of the finals. NHL, that'll get you right to the beginning of the Stanley Cup Finals, as well as MLB for 30 days. WNBA, I guess soon. The numbers are coming in, right? We've got some games already underway. Remember, this league goes for another 3 months. It leads us right into preseason football. So a good time to get on board with Mindy's long-term passes here. She does have a baseball pass. Baseball's a long sport. It takes you right into the beginning of November when the World Series is over. She has a MLB regular season pass, $555.55 for the remainder of premium plays from Mindy for baseball. We can save you a whole bunch of money off that when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. That's good on any package on the site and any of Mindy's passes, whether you get a one-day or a season pass or a long-term pass. 20% off when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. You can follow the link below in the description. Click the All Cappers tab. That'll take you to Mindy's page and get signed up. All right, Mindy, as always, great having your show. I know we've got your parlay up there. We see that you have a Tony's Picks Mindy Twitter up on the site as well.
That's right. We give out our daily free picks or more daily free picks on Twitter. So go ahead and take a look at us there. Go ahead and give us a follow. All the cappers are out there. So you'll find us all. You get plenty of free picks. But of course, come back here. This way you get our best of the best, especially when you go over to the site. So there's plenty of plays out there for you. We can always find something to make every better happy here.
That's right. So follow Mindy there on Twitter. Of course, you want her best bets, go to the page, to our site, follow the link below and get signed up on the All Cappers tab, and you'll find Mindy there. All right, Mindy, have yourself a great afternoon. Enjoy your cat. We'll talk to you later tonight.
I know that cat is not cooperating at all today.
All right. Mindy Hahn here on Game and Day Picks. All right, let's continue on here with the show here, joined by, then the cat makes a nice screenshot right across. Let's continue on here on the show. Let's go ahead and welcome in Dylan. I guess when you'll find him over at Tony's Picks. Let's see if we can bring him in right now. I think we got Dylan ready to roll here. Here we go. Dylan, what's happening?
Tony, doing great. How about you?
Doing awesome. All right, here we go. Major League Baseball for tonight, 7:40 Eastern time. The Cubs here at home here facing the Pirates, who have just been absolutely pounded in this series. The Cubs $1.70, total of 8.
Yeah, don't look now. Cubbies heating up here after a 9-0 demolish of Pittsburgh yesterday. 14-20 Cubs have won 5 of the last 6, so they're going to host the 15-20 Pirates at 7:40. Pirates managed only 3 hits after being hit in a victory over the. Looking to send JT Brubaker to the mound here. Still looking for his first victory of the campaign. Brubaker's already steady, if unspectacular. Amazing 5.34 ERA in 7 outings. Has yet to throw 6 innings in his start. So the Pirates are likely to rely heavily on their bullpen in this game. Chicago's going to lean on his reliever here as well. Key opener Thompson. Stellar 22. Compiled 1.6 ERA over 8 appearances. He threw 4 scoreless innings last month. Does an excellent job limiting hard contact here. Pirates offense, sinking ship. They've had 6 runs in their last 5 games total. Chicago scored 9 yesterday, so the Cubs, outproduced Pittsburgh entirely for a week's work here with room to spare just for a couple hours. Things are not going to get easier here against Keegan Thompson today. He ranks 85th in average exit velocity and 86th in expected ERA. He's backed up by National League second-base bullpen. I expect a similar performance from him today, but I also expect Brubaker to have success against Chicago's offense here. He's a 2.77 ERA in 6 appearances against the Cubs and a 72nd in expected ERA. I can't ignore the value here on the Cubs. They covered the run line 7 straight and could scratch enough runs here on the board to make it 8 straight. Here's going to be on the Cubs on the run line.
All right, Dylan says go the Chicago Cubs run line -1.5 runs, -118 here against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Yeah, hard to argue that Brubaker doesn't look like he's performing well. And of course, it looks like Mitch Keller is also going to see some action in this game. 0-5 record, 6.61 ERA. If I'm looking at this correctly, I'm looking at today's starting numbers here. So there should be an interesting match there. And you look at the Cubs have just pounded this Pirates team. 16 zip so far in the first 2 of the series.
They're allowing way too easy here to get out of these jams. Pittsburgh here is going to have to start finding better pitching in this game. And, after only recording 4 starts this season, their backup bullpen for this game, but I do think Cubs can be able to get this done.
All right, we got Dylan here. Cubs run line -1.5 runs, -118 here against the Pirates. This one will have a start time here, 7:40 Eastern time over on the MLB Extra News channel. All right, Dylan, let's take a look over at TonySpicks.com here for a Wednesday where you're performing well here in soccer. 8-0-1 in your past 9 premium releases in soccer, 800 units of profit. Of course, there's some soccer here that may be beginning already. I think we've got the Europa League final here beginning. There's some action here from the clubs as well this week into the weekend. Of course, all the baseball, still another 12 games on the board for Major League Baseball, 2 NBA, 2 hockey, 1 NBA. What do you have going on over at the site?
Yeah, so today I got 2 passes up for you. I got a 3-pack that I really like up on $20. My best bet in each sport. And gave that to you guys for a nice $25. Also doing really well in soccer. 8-0-1. Also coming off a 4-0 day yesterday. Under the lights package here, all plays in soccer. You can grab those 4 picks for just $30. If you're looking for something a little bit more long term, I do have a 3, 7, and 30-day all sports pass where you can handicap and get access to all of my sports that I make up, and you can grab it very favorable pricing, and you can use Tony's coupon code 20% at checkout, and head over to the site and let's make some money today.
That's right, guys. Again, we're down this one over at TonySpicks.com. Some great performance here in soccer the past 7 days. He does have a soccer under lights, a 4-pack up there right now. Affordable pricing, just $30. Also a 3-pack here, a Sleeping Giant. Take some of his best bets from MLB, soccer, and WNBA, put them together in a 3-pack for $25. Again, instead of just buying all these plays individually, you can go with the long-term passes, 3, 7, or 30 all sports pass, where you get all of his plays for that period of time. You select when you go over to his profile page and you make that purchase. Let's say you want to try him out for 7 days. You can do that with the 7-day pass, all of his NBA, NHL, of course, MLB. Of course, he'll get into other sports as well. Sometimes you'll see tennis, you'll see soccer in the premium selections. We're looking at a big golf tournament next week there with the PGA tournament. Championship, so a good time to get on board with Dylan. 1 month all sports pass, $329. We can save you $66 when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access Dylan's page by clicking the link in the description below. Click on the All Cappers tab and get signed up. And that 20% off is on all packages, just not just the 1 month. Any of the passes we mentioned, the 1 day, the 3 packs, the individual, the long term, the season passes, that applies to all. Use it as often as you'd like. All right, Dylan, as always, great having your show. Continue that success. We see we got you up there on Twitter at Tony Speaks Dylan.
Yeah, head over to Twitter. You can follow me there. I post my free plays every day. Follow all the other handicappers as well. Make sure you're in the know and our best for the day. And over to the site where you can get the most confident pick. And I'll see you over at Twitter.
That's right, guys. I got over with Dylan. Guess when to follow me at Twitter, Tony Speaks Dylan. All right, Dylan, have yourself a great evening, a great afternoon. We'll talk to you later tonight.
Sounds great, Tony. Thank you.
You got it, Dylan. Guess one here on Game Day Picks. Hey, we're here with Game Day Picks Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you like and subscribe and set those notifications. You want to set the notifications and make sure that you can bet into the best numbers. So be sure to do that. All right, let's continue on here with the show. Let's go ahead and welcome in Ramon Scott. You'll find him over at TonySpeaks.com. He's doing fantastic work up there. We're ready to go. Ramon, what's happening?
Mindy might have the most famous cat since either the black cat that ran on the field, remember, Tony, from the Giants and Cowboys about 3 or 4 years ago, and of course the famous cat from 1969 in the Cubs and the Mets game, the curse of the black cat that continued to haunt the Cubs for another 25 years or whatever it was.
I feel bad because I took her off the camera right when the cat made a screen appearance. It just walked right in front, turned, looked her eyes, and just kept walking. So I feel bad about that. That might be some bad omen for me. You might want to.
There's a long history of cats interrupting sporting events. You could probably, Google it. But I think of those two and the cat that bit the guy at the Mariners game. And
yes. You just don't want to be a bird. That's all. You just don't want to be a bird. But we won't get into that right now. Anyway, let's go to WNBA here at 10 Eastern Time. You can watch this one on Facebook. This is one of those streaming games. We got the Storm hosting the Sky 3.5, total 158.
Yeah, right. This one's like your grandma, folks. It's on Facebook. This one will have a bird. By the way, right? Sue Bird, talk about legends. Chicago and Seattle, the only game tonight in the WNBA. Tony, it's on Facebook. Seattle up to a rough start last year. The great team, 21-11. They're up to a 1-3 start. This is going to be a free pick because we're all of us WNBA handicapped. We're all on pins and needles because we don't know if Brianna Stewart's going to play tonight. I mean, there are a handful of candidates, I'd say, for the WNBA MVP this year heading into the season. Brianna Stewart is one of them, and I would almost argue that she is more important to the point spread than any player in the league. So we're kind of waiting on that, but I do have a free selection here for you in this one. Chicago, 2-1, off to a pretty good start. They defeated Minnesota 82-79, 82-76 on Saturday. Chicago right now has 5 players averaging in double digits, including Emma Meesman. She had 17 and 7 in that win against Minnesota. Candace Parker, 14 points a game. Right now, Chicago is kind of a bit of a surprise. They are 1-2 against the spread so far, so maybe Seattle will be able to hang it again. We really need to know the status of Stewart, but Seattle 3 straight losses right now to Las Vegas, and then they lost a pair of games to Phoenix. So Jewel Lloyd, though, can step up. She's had 2 huge games. She's the only player in double digits, averaging double digits for Seattle, so that's kind of tough. You got 5 double-digit average players for Chicago and just 1 for the Storm, but she is averaging 22 points a game. She had 26 points in both those games against Phoenix. So just some question marks surrounding Seattle. We do know Epiphany Prince, she's going to be back for this one, but it looks like Center Russell, she's going to be out. Gabby Williams will be there. Of course, Sue Bird's going to be there. So I have to give Seattle a chance in this one. But, Tony, my look is going to be on the under in this one, showing 158 there on the screen. And there has been a little movement today, so I think you're actually going to get a better number than this. I think most of the books carrying about 160 right now, and that's just been within the last couple of hours that line has moved. So I'm looking to go under in this one, Tony. Not much stats to support this one, although 3 of the last 5 meetings have gone under. I think one of the most interesting stats in this one, that kind of waiting on the status of Stewart, maybe to make a move, but Seattle is a very, very strong team when coming off 3 consecutive losses or more, dating back to the beginning of the WNBA. They are 46-24 in that role. So I kind of want to look at Seattle, especially when they're not getting much public attention right now, but I sure would like to see legendary Brianna Stewart in there for this one, Tony, tonight, before I make a move maybe on the side. I think it'll be a pretty good game for Stevens of Chicago, but I'm going to go under right now, Tony, as my free pick with you today.
All right, we got Ramon here going under total Sky and Storm, under total of 158. Do your line shopping, because one thing we know about this league, Ramon, as far as betting into the markets, is very volatile. A lot of variances between books with these numbers.
Well, no doubt about it, and that's one of the reasons why I offer a WNBA pass for the picks, because, again, this is a very, I don't want to say a league of sharp bettors, but that's a lot what you see with the line movement in the WNBA. I'm often characterized as a steam chaser, and I don't hide from that. I mean, look at my record, Tony. I'm not saying that I'm going to keep my record up that I have right now on the site, but I mean that's the type of, I'm a market handicapper. When I see moves, people are out there, they know more than me, believe it or not, and I follow those line moves, that information, and it's key, especially in this league. So look, if you want to claim to know it all, it's just impossible. The books are mostly always going to move before you know, unless you're playing your own angles or numbers or anything. So I look at the line movement in this league. There's been some back and forth line movement. This is kind of a pick for me, but a lot of times that's what I like to do. So anyways, get on board with me. Make sure you get these moves early. Make sure you play early in the WNBA. That's how it works. with the WNBA for sure.
All right, Ramon here on Sky Storm on a total of 158 to do your line shopping, get the best number. This one will have a start time at 10 p.m. Eastern time. It's your streaming game, free on Facebook. You just got to pay for the internet service. All right, Ramon, let's take a look over at Tony's picks here for action on a Wednesday. We got some games beginning here at this hour. We're down to what 12 games remaining here on this 15-game card. Of course, so you're putting up some really good results here for the past 30 days here, 2,232 units. Of course, there's going to be some peaks, there's going to be some valleys, but all in total, you're doing great work over on this. Of course, we have that big NBA game, too, from the ice. We got the WNBA we talked about. What do you have going on over at Tony'sPicks.com?
Well, we're in action right now in Major League Baseball on this day card. I got 2 games right now in action, including a sweat along with Ramon. I got the Atlanta Braves on the road against Milwaukee. That's our early premium, and you can sweat along with another one with the San Francisco Giants with some crazy number. They're owning Colorado right now, no doubt about it. So we have also, though, later on tonight, Tony, a 2-pack still to come in Major League Baseball. I'm not sure if I'll be able to add any more with the baseball card. Again, I'm kind of just trying to find a groove right now. Like I said, right now, baseball is kind of interfering with my winning streak a little bit compared to some of these other sports where I'm doing well. And we're going to be definitely back in action tonight in the NBA. Tony, it can't be. I can't stress it enough to my followers and the viewers here that right now my current NBA run is at 39-13. That's against the spread in totals. Now, that's 75%. That's very difficult to do for the 52 games stretch. And I want people to take note and get on board with me. I have the side in total tonight in Dallas and Golden State. That's even with a loss last night. The play got in kind of early. I don't know if I would have changed it. Obviously, went way over the total. I liked under last night, but I got both the side and the total in the Dallas Golden State game packaged up as one little package. So also I do have a play tonight, Tony. Probably my special tonight. I have a 4-pack in Major League Soccer. With the other leagues starting to dwindle down, I have a little more time to look at some other things. I looked at the Major League Soccer card. I came up with 4 plays. So I'm hot in soccer right now with 6 of my last 7 coming in. So I have a 4-pack tonight in Major League Soccer. I put a lot of focus there tonight. You're going to see more from me in Major League Soccer now that the major sports, winter sports are winding down. So I want to get things rolling tonight in Major League Soccer, and that's a bit of a focus for me tonight. Also, Tony, getting ready for should be a good weekend. We have an MMA card. Obviously, everybody's pretty fired up about the PGA Championship. Not sure I'll have any matchups for you here on the site, but it should be a good golf tournament. And I'll be active in tennis for sure, the roll-up to Roland Garros coming up here, and we have some more tournament action later this week. So just going to have a good week. We're trying to get that number back up there a little bit. A little bit of a skid here the last 2 days. Got me a little bit on tilt.
All right, guys, got aboard with Ramon Scott over at Tony'sPicks.com. Doing great work here. 2,213 units of profit. Past 30 days, all documented. You can verify those numbers going over to Ramon's handicapper page. Go down to pick history. You can see all the plays. We pay for the line service. We pay for the scores. We pay for the grading. And so it's done by an independent group out there. And of course, they do it for other sites too, but there aren't too many of them that do this. So it's too expensive for many people to pay this money to develop a site, to have the working capital to do this. So you're going to see a lot of people that don't document. That's the reason why. They don't have the working capital to do it, the know-how, the experience. It takes a lot of that to do. That's why you want to make sure when you're looking for cappers records, you want to look for the word documented, where you can actually go and verify records. So these are all verified here on the up and up. So get on board here with Ramon Scott. You can find his plays tonight over at Tony'sPicks.com. He has a 2-pack here from Major League Baseball. Also, he's mentioned his 4-pack North American Soccer here for today. You can get on board there. Major League, the MLS 10-game card here. So get on board there. Also, more passes here from baseball. He's in with a guaranteed pick here from the WNBA. He's got one up there for you now. So you can go on board with that. Of course, the long-term passes will serve you better there, because the way Ramon's running all these sports he's in action with, you probably want to get one of those long-term passes. That 3, 7, or 30-day sports pass will get you all of his premium plays for that period of time. You select When you go over to his handicapper page and make that purchase, you get the 1 month pass. It's $3.29. It amounts to just about $11 a day. But we can take $66 off that price, and of course off any of them, off 20% off any of our packages up there. When you use the promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our Ramon's page by clicking the link in the description below, clicking the All Cappers tab, and getting signed up. All right, Ramon, as always, great having your show. Continue the success. We'll talk with you again tonight. But I know we put together a Twitter here for Tony's Picks. It's called Tony's Picks Ramon.
Yeah, and if you want to take a look at my 2 plays, I don't know if they've been released yet. I haven't checked the social media accounts, but when and if, and this is about the time they usually go out if they go out. I have 2 plays on there today, and they're in Major League Soccer. So, like I said, I have 4 plays in the package, and I have a couple plays that qualified for my social media account, too, in Major League Soccer. So take a look at those. You can get several plays from all the handicappers that was mentioned before. Usually, I'd say between 8 and 20 free plays. So if you want to heavy action, just go to their accounts and check out their picks every day. Everyone's putting up 1 or 2 plays on those social media accounts. Tony's Picks, followed by the first name of the handicapper of your choice. Or, on your account, Tony, it's just Tony's Picks,
That is right. All right, Ramon, give a follow to Ramon here at Tony's Picks Ramon, or get signed up for his premium plays by clicking the link in the description below. Ramon, as always, great having your show. Continue that success. We'll talk with you again tonight.
Thank you. See you then.
We got it. Ramon Scott here on Game Day Picks. Hey, we're here with Game Day Picks Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you like and subscribe and set those notifications. You want to get notified when we're on live. You want to make sure you get bet into those best numbers. We'll be back again tonight on with our opening line show. We bring our cappers in from Tony'sPicks.com. We give out live free picks here against the opening numbers. So tune in tonight at 10 Eastern Time for opening lines. We'll have picks for the Thursday action on that show. Of course, reminder, check our channel. We have a lot of content up there. Ramon's got videos up there. I've got tons of videos up there. And Mindy has a parlay up there, so give a look to our YouTube channel. All right, let's continue on here with the show. I want to give a shout out here to one of our commenters, our man Matt D. Great content. Thank you very much, Matt D. Greatly appreciate it. That's what we really strive for. Our cappers do very hard work. They're well researched. And listen, we put them under the microscope here on these shows. That's one of the beauties of having the social media and having the streaming shows, that you can actually get right in their brains, and you can see the amount of work and preparation and knowledge they have when they deliver their content. And we greatly appreciate that comment from you, Matt. We appreciate you as a viewer and contributor. All right, let's continue on here with the show. Now it's time for my pick, and let's go ahead and put up that information. We're looking at the NBA tonight. TNT Game 1 features the Warriors to host the Mavericks. 5.5 is the spread. Warriors favored, total 214.5. I'm going to be looking here at the total. I'm not a big under player in the early rounds, but I am on this one because I do believe that first off, the Mavericks and Warriors have a lot of history together. They know each other pretty well. And I like the defense that I've seen from this Dallas Maverick team. And they've had some rough games in Phoenix, but we look at their final 5 games, they really tightened up that defense, and I believe that can carry on over to this series because they're going to have to. They're going to have to play they're at their best here. We're now into the Western Conference Finals. It starts to get serious. I do believe that this defense will carry into this series here. You look here at the final 5 games of that series from Dallas. They held the Suns to 104 points per 100 possessions, just under 44% from the field. We know the Warriors' game is defense. Draymond Green there's a good defender. They've got the film on Dallas. These guys know each other very well. They have a lot of these high profile. It seems every time they play each other, it's on TNT, right? TNT or ESPN always shows the Mavericks and the Warriors because they always get up for these games. So they know this is a spotlight game. They've been in the spotlight against each other. Draymond Green in the lineup here will provide the defense. And of course, the Warriors, in that series against Memphis, just under 46% from the floor, 34% from beyond the arc. So it wasn't the greatest shooting performance. They got through it there with their defense. Again, Warriors are a sneaky good defensive team, although we like to think about their great shooters, but they can play defense. I'm going to go Mavericks Warriors under 214.5 here in game number 1. All right, guys, check out Tony'sPicks.com. I have a 3-pack up there. I take my best bets here from NBA and baseball, put them together. I'm having a pretty good baseball season. I'm document number 2 here at Tony'sPicks.com in Major League Baseball this season. Had a little slip yesterday, but we'll look to bounce back today with my Major League Baseball card. Like what I see on the card on this big 15-game card. We're whittled down already to 11, but my games are in prime time, so you can get on board with my 3-pack up there. Also part of the long-term passes, my 3, 7, or 30 hour sports pass. So check me out there. We'll save you 20% off when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access our page by clicking the link in the description below, clicking the All Cappers tab, and then getting signed up. And don't forget the promo code TonyT to save the money. All right, let's continue on here with game day picks. Let's go to the recap here. We'll recap the plays from today's show. We start off with Mindy. Mindy says Twins Athletics go under 7.5. This game begins in 5 minutes, actually 6 minutes. Dylan, Cubs run line, -1.5 runs, -118 against the Pirates. Ramon, WNBA, 10 Eastern time on Facebook. Watch it live. Sky and Storm under 158. Yours truly, Mavericks Warriors go under total of 214.5. All right, that'll do it here for this edition here of Game Day Picks. Tune in again tomorrow live at 3 Eastern time. We'll do it all over again. We'll bring our cappers in from Tony'sPicks.com, deliver live free picks for the games that day. And of course, don't forget, we'll be back tonight, 10 Eastern time with opening lines. Opening lines, 10 Eastern time. Cappers come in tonight from Tony'sPicks.com, deliver live free picks for tomorrow's games. Check it out, like and subscribe, set notifications, get the best numbers when you make your bets. Get in here on opening line tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern time. All right, that'll do it here for our show. Let's go ahead and bring in our cappers here from today. We'll go ahead and bring them in right now. Good afternoon and good to you guys. Have a good afternoon.